Capm Exam Practice Questions Summary of Exam Questions. 1. What is the primary purpose of the project charter? A. To outline the project budget. B. To formally authorize the project. C. To document the project scope. D. To assign project team members. Correct answer, B. 2. Which document defines how a project is executed, monitored, controlled, and closed? A. Project Management Plan. B. Project Charter. C. Project Scope Statement. D. Project Status Report. Correct answer, A. 3. In which process group is the project scope defined? A. Initiate. B. Planning. C. Executing. D. Monitoring and controlling. Correct answer, B. 4. What is a work breakdown structure, WBS? A. A list of activities required to complete the project. B. A hierarchical decomposition of the total scope of work. C. A graphical representation of the project timeline. D. A chart showing the project organization. Correct answer, B. 5. Which type of organizational structure features a blend of functional and project characteristics? A. Functional. B. Matrix. C. Projectized. D. Composite. Correct answer, B. 6. What is the main purpose of a stakeholder register? A. To document the interest of stakeholders. B. To record all identified stakeholders and their information. C. To describe the strategies for stakeholder engagement. D. To outline the communication plan for stakeholders. Correct answer, B. 7. Which process involves monitoring the status of the project and product scope and managing changes to the scope baseline? A. Plan scope management. B. Validate scope. C. Define scope. D. Control scope. Correct answer, D. 8. What is a risk register? A. Document outlining the project's approach to risk management. B. Log of all risks identified along with their responses and status. C. Report detailing the potential impacts of project risks. D. Chart that ranks the probability and impact of risks. Correct answer, B. 9. In project management, what is the term for an uncertain event or condition that, if it occurs, has a positive or negative effect on project objectives? A. Issue. B. Constraint. C. Assumption. D. Risk. Correct answer, D. 10. Which conflict resolution technique involves finding a temporary solution that satisfies all parties? A. Forcing. B. Withdrawal. C. Compromise. D. Collaboration. Correct answer, CPG 814. Main purpose of the control quality process, B. To monitor and record the results of executing the quality activities. Document describing detailed project scope, C. Project scope statement. Primary goal of the develop team process, B. To improve competencies, team interaction, and overall team environment. Technique used in define activities process, A. Decomposition. Primary purpose of the collect requirements process, B. To define and manage stakeholder expectations. Purpose of a Pareto chart, C. To prioritize causes of defects focusing on the most significant. Fast tracking in project management, E. Performing activities in parallel that were originally planned to be done sequentially. Document defining the project, B. Project charter. Purpose of the identify risks process, D. To identify individual project risks and sources of overall project risk. Term for graphic display of project team members, C. Project organization chart. Focus of the monitor and control risks process, B. To implement risk response plans and track identified risks. Process involving estimating activity resources, C. Estimate activity resources. Process of integrating project plan components, A. Develop project management plan. Primary purpose of a kickoff meeting, C. To mark the official start of the project or a project phase. Technique used in developed schedule process to shorten duration, A. Crashing. Main benefit of using a RASI chart, A. To define team members' roles and responsibilities in relation to project tasks. Conflict resolution technique involving retreat, C. Avoiding. Detailed information on project engagement in B. Communications management plan. Essential technique in developed schedule process, A. Precedence diagramming method, PDM. Primary goal of project cost management, A. To ensure that the project is completed within the approved budget. Definition of scope creep, A. Uncontrolled expansion to project scope without adjustments. Resource smoothing in project management, A. Adjusting the schedule to keep resource utilization constant. Process determining policies for project schedule, A. Plan schedule management. Purpose of a burn-down chart in Agile, C. To illustrate the remaining work in a sprint or project. Diagram for identifying root causes, C. Fishbone, Ishikawa, diagram. Focus of control stakeholder engagement process, C. Monitoring overall project stakeholder relationships. Purpose of managed team process, A. Tracking team member performance and optimizing project performance. Main purpose of plan procurement management, B. To identify project needs met by procurement outside the organization. Purpose of plan risk management process, B. To define how to conduct risk management activities for a project. Document with detailed project scope information, B. Scope management plan. Role of Change Control Board, CCB, C. To review, evaluate, approve, reject, or defer changes to the project. Benefit of Monte Carlo simulation in risk management, C. To quantify potential impacts of risks on project objectives. Main purpose of the develop project team process, B. To enhance team members' skills, knowledge, and abilities. Analysis used in plan quality management process, B. Root cause analysis. Outcome of sequence activities process, B. A network diagram showing logical relationships among activities. Purpose of close procurements process, B. To finalize all activities related to project procurement. Type of power derived from project manager's position, C. Legitimate power. Focus of monitor communications process, B. Ensuring optimal information flow among all communication participants. Process establishing policies for project schedule, B. Plan schedule management. Objective of validate scope process, A. To formalize the acceptance of completed project deliverables. Output of identify stakeholders process, C. Stakeholder register.pg 1521 work breakdown structure, WBS, creation. The correct answer is A, create WBS. Explanation: the create WBS process involves breaking down project deliverables and work into smaller, manageable components, resulting in the WBS, which is a hierarchical decomposition of the work. Purpose of plan cost management: the correct answer is C, to establish policies, procedures, and documentation for planning, managing, expending, and controlling project costs. Explanation: this process sets the framework for effective cost management. Analogous estimating: the correct answer is B, using the actual costs from previous similar projects as the basis for estimating the current project. Explanation: analogous estimating relies on historical data from similar projects for estimating. Resource histogram: the correct answer is D, to display the types and quantities of resources required for project activities over time. Explanation: it helps visualize resource utilization and planning. Stakeholder analysis: the correct answer is B, requirements analysis. Explanation: it assesses and documents the needs and wants of stakeholders. Earned value management, EVM: the correct answer is E, earned value management, EVM. Explanation: EVM integrates scope, schedule, and resource measurements for project performance assessment. Direct and manage project work: the correct answer is C, to lead and perform the work defined in the project management plan. Explanation: this process involves executing planned project activities to achieve project objectives. Project scope statement: the correct answer is B, project scope statement. Explanation: it provides a detailed description of the project's product, service, or result. Developed schedule process: the correct answer is B, project schedule. Explanation: it outlines the start and finish dates for project activities. Stakeholder engagement: the correct answer is C, involving stakeholders appropriately in project decisions and activities. Explanation: it ensures stakeholders' needs are considered and they are kept informed. Identify risks process: the correct answer is B, identify risks. Explanation: it determines which risks may affect the project and documents their characteristics. Acquire resources process, the correct answer is C, obtaining the team members and physical resources necessary to complete project work. Explanation, it ensures the project has required resources. Parametric estimating, the correct answer is B, parametric estimating. Explanation, it's based on statistical relationships between historical data and other variables. Control scope process, the correct answer is B, to manage changes to the project scope. Explanation, it ensures changes to scope are beneficial, approved, and documented. Developed schedule process, the correct answer is C, developed schedule. Explanation, it creates a detailed project schedule. Cost management goal, the correct answer is C, to complete the project within the approved budget. Explanation, it involves planning, estimating, budgeting, and controlling costs. Manage stakeholder engagement, the correct answer is A, manage stakeholder engagement. Explanation, it involves communicating with stakeholders to meet their needs. These summaries provide a concise overview of the key concepts addressed in each question. PG 2226 Fast tracking, correct answer is C, executing project activities in parallel that were originally planned in sequence. Explanation, fast tracking refers to speeding up the project timeline by executing activities in parallel. Stakeholder analysis, correct answer is B, to understand stakeholders' interests, influence, and potential impact on the project. Explanation, it helps in developing effective engagement strategies. Control communications process, correct answer is B, to ensure that the project's information needs are met. Explanation, it involves monitoring and controlling communications to ensure stakeholders receive necessary information. Project objectives establishment, correct answer is A, initiating phase. Explanation, project objectives are established and assessed for feasibility in the initiating phase of the project life cycle. Plan quality management technique, correct answer is D, Pareto charts. Explanation, they help identify the vital few factors impacting project quality. Lag in project schedule, correct answer is B, an amount of time that must pass before a successor activity can begin. Explanation, a lag indicates a waiting period between activities. Control resources process, correct answer is C, monitoring resource usage and optimizing resource allocation. Explanation, it focuses on efficient resource allocation throughout the project. Risk management plan, correct answer is A, risk management plan. Explanation, it outlines how project risks will be identified, analyzed, and managed. Sequence activities process, correct answer is B, sequence activities. Explanation, it involves identifying and documenting relationships among project activities. Variance analysis, correct answer is A, to compare actual project performance against the project management plan. Explanation, it identifies deviations from planned performance. Risk definition, correct answer is C, risk. Explanation, in project management, risk refers to uncertain events that could impact project objectives. Plan human resource management, correct answer is C, to identify and document project roles, responsibilities, and relationships. Explanation, it establishes project team structure and roles. Network diagram, correct answer is C, network diagram. Explanation, it illustrates logical relationships between project activities. Control stakeholder engagement, correct answer is B, to ensure stakeholder engagement strategies are effective. Explanation, it monitors and controls stakeholder relationships. Estimate cost process, correct answer is C, analogous estimating. Explanation, it provides a high-level view of project costs based on historical data. Variance in project management, correct answer is C, the difference between planned and actual performance. Explanation, variance indicates deviations from planned performance. Identify risks process, correct answer is B, risk register. Explanation, it documents identified risks and their characteristics. Checklist analysis technique, correct answer is C, to identify risks based on historical data and knowledge. Explanation, it helps in comprehensive risk identification. Decomposition in Create WBS process, correct answer is B, it breaks down project deliverables into smaller, more manageable components. Explanation, decomposition aids in organizing and planning project work. To complete performance index, TCPI, correct answer is A, It indicates the cost performance that must be achieved with the remaining resources to meet a specific management goal. Explanation: TCPI measures cost performance needed to achieve a financial goal. Performed quality assurance process. Correct answer is B, to integrate quality standards into the project design and development processes. Explanation: it ensures quality standards are integrated into project processes. Outcome of sequence activities process. Correct answer is B, a network diagram illustrating logical relationships between activities. Explanation: it shows dependencies among project activities. Encoding in project communication. Correct answer is C, the process of translating thoughts or ideas into a language that is understood by others. Explanation: encoding ensures effective communication. Change request content. Correct answer is B, a request for additional resources or time, modifications to documents, or adjustments to baselines. Explanation: change requests propose modifications to project aspects. Manage project knowledge. Correct answer is B, to leverage knowledge from historical data and project experiences to enhance outcomes. Explanation: it utilizes knowledge to improve decision-making and performance.